This video is for educational purposes only, and only competent persons should attempt the installations shown in this video. Hi, this is Bill for Sparky Channel, and welcome to another edition of House Renovation Time. Today, I'll be changing out this set of old three-way switches from a 1957 house. I'm changing them out because the switches are very old. They have paint all over them, and they're very dirty. However, they still work fine. They control a hallway light from each end of a hallway. I'll be replacing the switches with new stylish Leviton Decora Plus switches. The reason I'm making this video is because so many people make errors while replacing old working three-way switches. Let me show you the most common errors that installers make, and then I'll start on the changeout. Here is one of the three-way switches, and notice that it has three terminals, one here, and one here. But where are the wires, you may be asking? Well, this switch has backstab wires. They're in the back. They were, as we say, stabbed into the back, and that's why the wires don't show. There are three wires in this box, and each of the wires is attached through the backstab method to each of the terminals. Here's the new three-way switch. Now notice this terminal right here and this terminal right here correspond to this terminal right here and this terminal right here. So you would think that you would take the wire off of this terminal and put it on this terminal, and take the wire off of this terminal and put it on this terminal, and then you take the wire going to this terminal and put it on this terminal, right? No, that would be very, very wrong. The location of the terminals are very much different on the new style switch as on this particular old three-way switch. And this messes up a lot of people. As an electrician, I've had to go fix this a lot. But I really want to tell you about this because it's a nightmare to install your new three-way switches and then it doesn't work and you don't know why. This terminal right here, the black terminal, is called the common terminal on the new switch. This is where the hot wire comes into the box and attaches right there, bringing the current into the system, or it can be the load wire, where the wire that goes to the light and lights the light when your switch is on, it emanates or leaves from this terminal. So this is called the common terminal. And on your old switch, a lot of people would think it would be over here, but it's not. It's down here. This is your common terminal. And to further complicate this matter, all these appear to be the same color. You know, that doesn't help. This at least is black, so you can understand that this is a different terminal than the two brass colored terminals. The common terminal on the old switch is marked right where the arrow is, but with the passage of enough years, it can be extremely difficult to read. These two brass colored terminals are what we call the traveler terminals. The traveler wires go to these two terminals, and these are what cause the switching from both ends of the hallway. Over here, while you might think that these two would be the traveler terminals, they're not. These two right here are the traveler terminals. The new switch helps you out by both of them being brass colored. The old switch is no help at all at this point because someone spray painted over the darn thing. So a simple miswiring when changing over from the old three-way switch to the new three-way switch is the most common source of problems that I find when I fix these three-way switch systems. First, I'm going to turn off the circuit breaker to the hallway. With the circuit breaker off, I'm going to test and make sure that everything's off. So none of these are hot now, so that's a double check, and it shows that the circuit breaker is indeed off. So now I'm going to remove this switch, and this has the old straight slot screws. Okay, so we'll pull the switch out, and we have three wires coming to it. So this is the common wire right here. It says common in little letters right here. Common. So these two are the traveler wires. To get these backstabbed wires out of the old switch, you can either cut them off flush and then strip new ends, or if the wires are getting short, you can put a little screwdriver, maybe a jeweler's type screwdriver, into that little rectangular slot and depress the brass spring, which will allow the wire to come out. And pull that out. All right, so I push this in here and pull that out. Pull that out. So this is the common wire, and I'm going to wrap this with black electrician's tape. And I'll wrap the two red traveler wires in red electrician's tape. Now I'll move to the second three-way switch, and we'll do the same procedure. Once again, we have two red wires and one black wire. The two red wires being the traveler wires, and the black wire is going to go to the common terminal. That's the black terminal on the new three-way switch. So here are the two switch boxes. Notice there's no ground wire, and that's because this is a 1957 house, and they didn't have ground wires that came out into the box very often. The ground wires are actually behind the wall, and they're connected to the metal boxes. So those metal boxes are grounded. Sometimes in old houses, the metal boxes never were grounded, and sometimes the ground wires in the walls get cut because people don't know what they are when they're doing work on a wall or something. They see these little wires back in the wall and they cut them, and so there's no more original grounding system. In this house, all the grounds behind the boxes are intact. At this point, I'd like to point out that the traveler wires are normally different colors. In this case, they are all red. You could go ahead and hook up the three-way switches right now just by hooking the black wires to the common terminals and the red wires to the traveler terminals, and it would work just fine. But I decided to make a continuity test to find out which traveler wire is which. I marked the two red wires that tested out as continuous with a little bit of blue electrician's tape. So the two wires with blue electrician's tape are actually continuous. They're actually the same wire. If you just hook the traveler wires up to the traveler wire terminals, it's going to work. It's going to work just fine. But I have a particular way I want to set mine up, and I want the red wire here go to the top. You see, there's some little letters, TOP right here, it says top. So I'm going to put this wire to the top traveler wire terminal on the switch. Tighten it down securely. I'm going to take the second traveler wire that I've marked with a piece of blue tape. Okay, that's going right here to the other traveler wire terminal. See, the traveler wire terminals are brass colored. Okay, so I'm going to tighten that down securely. Okay, so now here's the black wire. This is the line wire. This is the one that brings the current into the system. Okay, it goes right here. This is called the common terminal. It is black. And I'll tighten that down securely. Okay, so, and notice this is a good quality switch. It has a self-grounding clip, which is very valuable in these older homes. We have metal boxes, and these boxes are actually grounded in the back. There's little ground wires back there. It's the system they had in 1957, and if you spend a little more and get quality switches with self-grounding clips, your switch, if there are ground wires still existing behind the box, you're going to be grounded to 1957 standards, which is better than no ground at all. Here we are at the other switch box of the three-way switch system. Here's our other nice quality three-way switch. And once again, I'm going to put the red wire on the top terminal and the red and blue wire on the bottom terminal. Put that right in there. And the red and blue wire will go to the bottom brass colored terminal and tighten it down securely. Now this is the load wire. This is the wire that brings the current to the light. It goes through all this switching, and this is the one, when it's switched on, brings the current to the light and turns it on. Okay, so this one goes right here. And we'll tighten it down securely. So let's go over this. We got the ground terminal. It's a 1957 house. There's no ground wire. Tighten it down all the way. On this side, I put the red wire to the top traveler terminal and the red and blue wire to the bottom traveler terminal. And on this side, to the black common screw, I put what we call the load wire. This is the wire that actually by test goes to the light. Now you don't need to know that that's a load wire. You just hook your black wire that isn't the traveler wires to the black common terminal, and it's going to work fine. And here on the other three-way switch box, we have once again tightened down the green grounding terminal, and we have attached what we call the line wire to the black common terminal. And then once again on this side, we have the red wires, which are the traveler wires, going to the brass traveler terminals. And once again, I put the red wire on the top and the red and blue wire on the bottom. And that's really a preference. As long as you get the traveler wires to the traveler terminals, it's going to work fine. Now, this happens to be my preference. So I'm going to go ahead and take these switches up, put them in their boxes, and let's test them out. So I taped the three-way switches with some electrician's tape, put them in the box, put on the covers, and turned on the circuit breaker. And you see this one's up, and the light's on, and this one's up. So when both paddles are in the up position, the light's on. Off, the light went off, on, off, on. Okay, we'll leave this one in the off position. I'll go to the other one, and the light went on, off, on. So it's working great. So remember, the wiring arrangement on old three-way switches can be completely different from the wiring arrangement on new three-way switches. And if this video helps one person not miswire their nice new three-way switches, all the effort of making this video will be totally worth it. I'd like to quickly show you a diagram of a three-way switch system. This goes to the panel, and here is the line wire, and that comes into the first three-way switch. Now these are toggle switches right here, and I use Decora switches in my example, but this is a good chance to show you how toggle switches work too. The Decora switches in my example had the gold terminals on the same side of the switch. On a toggle switch, you'll usually find them on opposite sides. But here's a very good lesson. You got the black and the red traveler wires. So here after the second three-way switch, this is the load wire, and it goes to the light along with the neutrals. The neutrals connect together here, they connect together here, and they come over to the light. Then the grounds are represented here and here and here, and they come out over at the light as well. Thanks. I hope this video was helpful.